Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have another cash envelope stuffing for you. And also, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. I personally am not a fan. I like it because I get the day off. But I don't like the food. I think it's nice to remember to be thankful for people in your life and what you have, but yeah, it's never been a huge deal in my family because we are 100% Christmas people. So, anyways, I had my cat neutered like a week ago, and honestly, that was almost like $200 because he had to have like rabies shots and, all that kind of stuff. And he's doing well. He's still wearing his cone, but, it's just something else. So I actually will have paid off my other cat's hospital stay / surgery from last year by the end of December. So I'm really excited for that because that's like an extra $400 that I get back every month. So yeah, things have been spicy at work, and I'm not going to get into a lot of that except to say that I have been looking for a job for a couple of months now. And when I say looking, like, I haven't been hardcore looking that much aside from the last, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. And I've been getting rejected left and right. So it be like that. It is what it is. Let me know if you guys are having the same issue. Because, one of the things that I saw on TikTok was that you should take the specificity out of your resume. So let's say you worked at, I'll just use an example, McDonald's from September of 2021 to June of 2023. All you should have are the years listed and not the actual months. So I have been doing that, and I did switch my resume up a little bit. I took off the year that I graduated. That seems to be helping a little bit. But honestly, I'm at the point where I'm overqualified for stuff. And yeah, it's kind of becoming discouraging. So anyways, this is what I have from last week for change. There's not that much. I did finally find my little coin pouch, and it seems like every other week I end up losing track of this because, again, I don't keep it in my purse anymore. But yeah, also I definitely need to get cash out next week, because actually probably this week, because this is not enough for what I need for the week. So anyways, what I have left in my wallet, I have just kidding. I have $6 left in my food envelope. Would have had more, except that I had to buy a collar for my cat so that he wouldn't lick his stitches. And I wasn't anticipating that. I don't know why. I just assumed that it would be included in the cost of his surgery, but it wasn't. So I just decided to use cash for that, really quickly. So now for emergency, I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16. So still have a ways to go. And I did get my review at work, and it is absolute trash because my boss sucks. I don't just say that as in hee hee ha ha. I genuinely mean that. And yeah, that's part of why I'm trying to find a new job. But anyways, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 30. So I'm kind of thinking I have $30. No, what am I saying? I have half a tank, excuse me, of gas. Bleh, can't talk. Half a tank of gas left. And I think I'm just going to devote $30 to gas for this week. Just because A, that's all I have left. And B, you know, I'm not driving a ton of places. So December is going to be a little bit tricky just because I'm not going to be driving. Well, I'll be driving more, but also I won't have to spend as much on other stuff. So like food, I won't really have to pay for that for at least a good 2 weeks because I will be going back home to Houston. And then gas is going to be my main expense. So yeah, hopefully I can make it there and back with my car. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to because I did get it serviced within like the last 2 months, but you never know. Stuff can happen. I'm also due to get tires pretty soon. So again, just hoping I can make it there and back because it's a long drive. It's 23 hours. So, all right. So I'm going to put $30 in my wallet for gas. Again, I still have half a tank. So, whoop, sorry. Still have half a tank. So I'm okay for now. I just, want to have it in there. Now, groceries, I know I said this before, and I'm still budgeting $100 for it, which honestly, I could budget less. I should budget less because I've also been eating less. However, I know how I am, and if I try to budget less, I will freak out and then I'll spend more. So this is kind of my way of like doing reverse psychology on myself. Now, you might be wondering, Danielle, what the hell is this? So I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these. I think my gym teacher in high school used to have one of these. I just don't remember what they used it for, but it's one of these clicker counter things. And this is not my idea by any means. I saw a lady from the UK do this on TikTok, which is why I was so interested in it. So this lady is, I don't remember her name, but her username on TikTok, if you want to look her up, is She's on a Budget. And like I said, she is in the UK. I think she's on the outskirts of London. And she has one of these. So first of all, I thought this was a great idea because when you buy something at the store, and you're trying to keep track of the price, like for me personally, I live in Pennsylvania, so I don't have to worry about tax as long as I'm buying food. Obviously, if the food is prepared, like if I buy something from like Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or whatever, then there's tax attached to it. But there is no tax attached to the food that I buy for groceries, which I love. I've been able to save a lot of money that way. And it's probably one of the only things that keeps me in this state, I'll be honest. So I saw that she had one of these. And basically the idea is that what you do is when you're going to buy your food, like your groceries, you go through and let's say for example, this costs $4. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and everything has tax. So it'd be like $4.75. So you would actually round it up to 5. So again, another example, let's say this is like a food item and let's say it's bananas and the bananas end up being $3.72. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically you're just rounding up to make sure that you always are below your actual budget. Now, I've done videos in the past on how I like to keep track of what I buy while I'm grocery shopping. And basically what I've been doing for years now, literally I've been doing this for like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years, is I use Google Sheets on my phone. So I have the page set up because obviously I use it on a weekly basis to the point where I type in whatever it is that I'm buying, and then right next to it, you know, I can just do like a simple multiplication formula or whatever, or simple addition formula, like a sum. And, you know, then I have the total at the bottom, and then that way I can keep track of what it is I'm actually spending. But I like this approach better because basically you have to be cognizant of, you know, like the cents attached to everything that you buy. So it's not just like, oh, hey, I bought this and it was like $5.27. It's like, no, like if we're being real, you know, is $6. So I think wrapping my mind around stuff in terms of just rounding up will be better, and I won't be cutting it so close, and I'll be able to save more money. So that means that I'm actually going to have to really prioritize where my money goes. And speaking of prioritizing where my money goes, I am getting moved to a different department at work, and that means that I have different hours. So I am finally going to be able to get a second job. And I actually signed up for a second job. And basically, I'm going to try to become a tutor. So I have to talk with the guy who runs the place. But basically, they only ask that they have is that you have a bachelor's degree. And I'm like, bro, I have that. So they were like, oh, you know, you would either be teaching, you know, SAT, like vocab or something like that, or math. And I'm just like, please give me the vocab. Give me the vocab. I mean, I can do algebra, but if it comes down to calculus, I'm going to be like, nah, I'm walking out. So that is something else good that is happening. But yeah, basically, this is what I'm going to be using to help me keep my spending down. And believe it or not, this is the only thing that I bought for, I guess you can't even call it Black Friday, because I bought this on Tuesday before Black Friday. So anyways, take that how you will, but I didn't spend anything. I did not spend a dime for Black Friday this year. And normally I'll get maybe one thing. It used to be a lot worse with that when I was younger. But, you know, there was no good deals, and just, I don't need anything. I really don't. So anyways, I'm in a very different era with my life. And, you know, it's weird because now my money is starting to reflect that as well. So anyways, I thought I would share this clicker thing because, first of all, your girl has mad ADHD, and I thought this would be a lot of fun. It's going to be really difficult for me to not treat this as like a, like, you know, just like a fidget kind of toy, because I'm very tempted. I've already actually been playing with it quite a bit. And I don't know. I can't wait to actually buy groceries today because I'm going to get to actually try this out. So I will let you guys know how that goes. But yeah, things are looking up, and I'm going to try and view my work situation as at least I still have a job, even if it's with a boss that I hate. So we'll see what happens because he's supposed to get fired. But anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. And happy saving. I will report back on my clicker. And I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.